Hi Lorella, just have a look at your plan that you emailed to me. Looks pretty good. I'm just looking at your highlighted stuff. I like what you've picked out. I like that you've talked about the excitement straight away in here. Contrast to men's first reaction to the war in the trenches. I'm wondering if you're going to talk about gender, because that's the biggie about this one, isn't it? I like your wider reading that you've picked out. Don't ever forget, it's only 30% wider reading, 70% analysis of the actual extract, okay? But it looks okay for now, looks very good. Yeah, let's have a look at your actual opening now. Okay, I'm just going to custom this so I can write on it. Alright. So, opening paragraph. In this memoir from the home front, Pankhurst describes a change in women's lives should be lives, at the outbreak of war. As in 1914, I don't like that. As in 1914, many people from, I don't know that. Many people were not aware. People, don't like that word. Were not aware of the realistic horrors of war for the soldiers in the trenches. Therefore, women's attitudes of the outbreak of war can be stated as a very different attitude to that of men in the trenches. I don't like that you've repeated attitude. Alright, you don't need to do that. Maybe think of something else to put there. But it's interesting, why have you picked straight away? You've said that people have very different attitudes to men on the front line, but then you're saying, so therefore it's women. So I think we're getting a little bit confused early on, because you're trying to, I think, you're trying to state that this is written by a woman, so you're making a point to examine about the gender of the writer, but it's not as clear as it should be. So perhaps we need to rewrite this bit here, making it a tad more concise for your reader, a bit more impacting, because don't forget it's the opening paragraph. Okay, liveliness, vastity of the words, Pankhurst describing the atmosphere, creating the atmosphere of what? Creating a clear difference with the opinions of the men fighting, as no one knew the conditions, quoted in a strange meeting. Brilliant wider reading reference, but it's not clear. It's a bit clumsy at the moment. Mentioning the contrast of the men and women's reactions to life at the home front and in the trenches. Don't know where you're going with that one. But I really like this, going back to this, I really like this wider reading quote. I like this point that you're trying to make. I just think it needs fleshing out a bit more. And as an opening to an essay, it's almost as if you've gone too much straight in. You do still need to just slightly introduce what the focus you're going to be looking at with this memoir. Stick to the gender. That's the biggie at the beginning. You mentioned it in your plan a little bit, but where's the exclamation marks in the opening line? Focus on that. Focus on the opening line. Focus on what strikes you most as the opening of the extract in your opening of your essay. And as I said in the plan, it's 30% wider reading, 70% analysis of the actual extract. So those opening lines with the exclamation marks I want as an opening point in this opening paragraph. Okay, so I want you to do this again. Imagine this is a little draft. Do this again. Think about the conciseness of your language. Don't repeat simple statements like that. Rewrite this. Take a picture. Send it back to me. We'll have another look. Okay, but it's very raw. It's really good. I'm really pleased. Okay, so I look forward to seeing it again. See you soon. Bye.